The Whole of Destiny by Edward S. Nawrocki, copyright April of 2012. Hello! I jumped into the hole of destiny. It seemed like I was falling for a very, very long time. I eventually landed here. I don't know where I am, but I know that this is my destiny. The place I came from was a very, very nice place, but my curiosity needed to be satisfied. This is the hole of destiny. In the beginning, there was the hole, or so one of the stories goes. Many tales have been told through the years. At times, it was believed to be responsible for our existence, and other times, it has inspired great awe and great fear. It started as a very small hole, and only a small group of people knew of its existence. But over time, more and more people became aware of it. As more people became aware of it, the more it began to grow. Over time, a great debate unfolded, and many questioned the purpose of the hole. The people became divided. There were those that thought it was a great evil, a pox upon our land. Yet, others thought it should be honored and revered, held in awe and worshipped. Some felt the hole should be filled. Some felt it should be explored. Some felt it required sacrifice. Some felt dedicated to it. Some thought it curious, and some didn't care at all. I was one of the curious and dedicated ones. I spent most of my life researching its history. I spoke to all the great scholars. I examined all the artifacts from the explorers. One thing remained a complete curiosity. No text, no person, no artifact gave any clue as to where this hole was. The more I found out, the more I began to doubt the existence of the hole. There was one man I had yet to see, the man on the Silver Mountain. Some say he himself is a myth, but I was desperate. It was my last hope for finding out the truth about the hole. So off I went on my journey to the Silver Mountain. After many weeks of travel, and as many dead ends, wrong turns, and false starts, it seemed as though I was making no progress. But I continued on, determined to find the answers. The closer I got, the farther it seemed I needed to go. Then, when I was just about to lose hope, my luck changed. In the dark woods, I came upon a little house. A nice little old lady invites me in. Surprisingly, I felt at home sipping tea before the fireplace. We sat for a long, long time, sipping tea and eating cookies. I felt like I was living in a dream. Or maybe I fell asleep. The next thing I knew, I was back on the road with a bag of cookies. And I heard the little old lady say,
"Remember, it is not the hole, it is your destiny you seek."
I did not know what she meant by that. But I could see the Silver Mountain, and I pressed on. I pressed on for many days and many nights, and I grew weary. Then, one dark night, I heard music and voices at a fork in the road. As I began down the path, it was obviously a road less traveled. I could see the light of a campfire in the distance. As I grew closer, I could see shadows. I stopped and ate a cookie. There were two men playing drums and one man dancing. The dancer came out to greet me and asked me to visit for a while. We sang and danced and shared each other's cookies. After several days, I continued on a new path to the Silver Mountain. As I drew closer to the mountain, I ate a cookie and I reflected on the people I have met on my journey. Several more days and nights passed before I reached the summit of the mountain. As I left the tree line and looked up at the Silver Mountain, I remembered what the little old lady said.
Remember, it's not the hole, it's your destiny you seek.
My friends in the dark forest said,
It is not the hole you seek, it is happiness.
at the foot of the mountain, I saw a familiar face. The old lady with more cookies.
Hello, my friend,
She said,
I hope you have fared well. I have brought you cookies to share with the man in the mountain.
I asked the old lady to join me on my journey, but she declined, saying it was my quest, but that she expected me to return to the little house in the passing of 3 moons. I told her I did not know if my journey would bring me back so soon. She smiled and said it will. Just as I was about to enter the mountain, I heard someone call to me.
Wait!
It was my friend from the dark forest.
I have brought you a gift for your journey, he said.
Thank you, my friend. It may be quite handy. I was so glad my friend gave me a light. I hadn't thought about it being dark in here. I came upon 3 marked passages, but did not know which one to take. So I stopped and ate a cookie. I decided to go to the one on the left. The path was straight and level. After several days, I saw light up ahead. After several days more, I became excited and quickened my pace. I put my crystal in my pack, ate a cookie, and approached the light. I was surprised at what I saw. I stepped out into a beautiful valley surrounded by the mountain. I saw familiar artifacts strewn around the landscape. To my surprise, I heard a voice behind me.
Hello. Welcome to our valley. We are the craftsmen of the mountain. What brings you here, my friend?
I seek the man in the mountain.
But there are many men in this mountain. There are the crafters of the valley, the miners below, and the wise man who lives at the top, and perhaps a few others.
Some say I seek my destiny. Others say I seek happiness. But what I truly seek is the whole.
The wise man can probably help you with the destiny and happiness stuff, but if you are looking for a whole, you should see the miners. Stay with us for a while. Perhaps there is something else you seek.
Thank you, I shall. I sat with my new friend, eating cookies in the artifact field. Here is a view of the valley community from the artifact field. I stayed with the crafters of the valley for several days and learned some of their crafting skills. If I were not on my quest, I might have been persuaded to stay longer. My new friends thought I lacked purpose in my life and that was truly what I seeked. My friends in the valley explained the passageway symbols. 1 moon was the valley path, 2 moons was the minor path, 3 moons was the path to the top, and a circle with an X was the exit, the way out. My valley friend escorted me through the valley to the nearest minor entrance. With a new batch of cookies that I baked myself, I was off to see the miners before heading to the top of the mountain. The miner's passage was lit with crystals, and I began the descent below the mountain. It was several days before I began to see light at the end of the passage.
Stop! Come no further!
The men below began to yell.
Why are you here?
I seek the hole. I offered the miner a cookie and told him about my quest. I also told him that the old lady thought I sought my destiny, the men in the forest thought I sought happiness, and the valley crafters thought I sought a purpose.
I do not know if this is the hole you seek. The miners are responsible for this hole. It is our destiny and purpose to mine the crystals and bring light into the darkness. And that makes us very happy. But we are few. Will you join us? Perhaps your purpose and destiny is here with us in the mines. Though I think not, for I believe you seek the truth.
The miners' community. I enjoyed my stay with the miners a great deal, and wondered if perhaps this was the hole I sought. The ancient record said, in the beginning there was the hole. To the miners, this was the truth. The ancient records also said that the hole continued to grow. To the miners, this was also the truth. I still had my doubts. I felt that I still needed to go to the top of the mountain. My miner friend escorted me to the passage to the top of the mountain. Inside the passage was an open box with ropes attached to a large wheel. The miner said,
Get inside and I'll spin the wheel. You'll be at the top soon.
Up the passage I went in the box. Soon, perhaps my quest shall be over. The box stopped moving. I ate a cookie and entered the wise man's home. I stood at the entrance and marveled at the sight and had another cookie. Wow, this place is awesome. I can see the whole world from here.
Thank you, young man. I am glad to see you've made it,
said the old man.
I've been waiting for you. Let's step outside and I will show you what it is you seek.
I could hardly believe my eyes, but there it was. I found it, the hole of destiny.
Yes, you have found the truth. The hole exists and you have fulfilled your purpose by finding it. You have also found great happiness upon your quest and have made friends along the way. One question remains. Are you prepared to meet your destiny?
Yes, I believe I am. But can we visit first and eat some cookies? I have many other questions I would like to ask you before I do.
Of course, said the old man. There are some preparations you must yet make.
7 suns have come and gone now since I made it to the top of the mountain. My time with the old man was priceless, and I felt more prepared than ever to face my fate and to fulfill my destiny. The old man says that once I experience this, I will find my true self, and everything will become crystal clear. There will be no doubts, no more questions to answer except one. But it is I who will answer that question. My day of destiny was upon me, and all my friends were gathered at the hole. With a bag of cookies and the big gray bag from the old man, I jumped into the hole to fulfill my destiny. I jumped into the hole of destiny. It seemed like I was falling a very long time. I eventually landed here. I don't know where I am, but I know this is my destiny. Once I regained my composure, I ate a cookie and sighed. I opened up the bag as the old man had instructed me to do. Inside the gray bag were a bunch of fluffy pillows and something wrapped in a golden blanket. Inside the golden blanket was a box marked me. I ate another cookie, and then I opened it and looked inside. Inside the box were many wondrous things. There were people and creatures and many things that I had never seen before. There were sounds and noises coming from it like I have never heard. I felt feelings and emotions that were new to me. Pain, sorrow, fear, sadness, grief, and an amazing joy. I became overwhelmed by what I saw and felt. I passed out. I awoke to see the old man climbing a rope ladder down to me.
Well, my friend, this is your last chance to go back. You have experienced many things, and you have seen it all. Only one question remains now for you to answer. Do you wish to go on?
Yes, I absolutely do. With that said, the old man pulled a lever, and the floor opened up beneath me, and I began to fall again. It's a boy. The end. Credits: The Whole of Destiny by Edward S. Nawrocki. Art by Ed N. Narration by Eddie Rocket. Titles and editing by Dexter Gloom. A Conscious Pilot film production, all rights reserved. Copyright April 2012. http://entertainment.ersg.us